Comedy isn't dead.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup.
Organic?
Yes, everything organic.
Man, if you don't know who Druski is, he's this like young comedian. He made this skit about Erica Kirk and how Republican women be acting.
Bella will have all organic pup cup.
He nailed the skit. It is so funny when he pulls up to the drive-thru with his dog and be like, organic, I need an organic pup cup. It is, I can't even say it the way he does it. That was, oh my God. Honestly, whoever did his makeup, man, money. Yo, Druski. Like I never watched that much of it because, you know, he is for the younger generation, but this is comedy on all levels. When he's holding the Bible and has those Erica Kirk eyes.
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Oh man, just hold the Bible with those devil eyes. It's just like I can't even do it. Can't even do it. Comedy isn't dead. Comedy is not dead. It may be dead on mainstream media because they get their feelings hurt a lot. You know, a lot of media channels, most media channels these days are owned by just a few conservative companies, right? Like almost anything you can think of is owned by like 2-3 conservative guys. And they don't like comedy, especially when it's at their expense. They pretend like they do, but they really don't, you know? It's like including your president too. He's like literally the most thin-skinned guy that ever existed. He has sued anybody and everybody that says anything about him. Oh yeah, that's, you know, he's truly a fan of comedy. This is why social media, as much as we love to hate social media, this is why it's so important, because this is the vehicle for comedy these days. The internet now cannot be stopped. I'm sorry, they're trying to stop it because they want to control everything. They truly want to control people. They want to control everyone, everything that we do, and we got to give them a big fuck you on that one. And it's just like the comedy is for the people, by the people, and this is where social media thrives. This is why these guys become so big, because they are basically the voice of the people. Nobody else is representing that. Man, everybody's just speeding today. What is happening? I think it's Saturday. Nobody's even working. Besides me, who else went to work today? What's happening, guys? Why are we speeding? What is going on? Like, I like to drive fast, but everybody's driving way too fast. This is where we gotta go for our comedy these days. This is why it's so important that anytime you see somebody silencing the media, you gotta amplify that shit and you gotta bring it to everybody's attention, because we can't let that shit happen, dude. They already did it to mainstream media. All the channels, everything is done, right? You can't see these types of skits on mainstream media channels anymore. But comedy is not dead. People, we gotta fight back. We are the ones that are responsible for comedy, you know? I don't know who, I would think I was trying to be the Godfather over here for a second. I don't think that came through. I think I gotta put a little special effect on that one to make it work. But anyway, if you haven't seen the skit, man, it is funny. It's funny. I gotta tell you, they ain't gonna like it. They're gonna have their feelings hurt about that one a lot. They're pretty thin-skinned to begin with anyway, though. I love it because comedy is supposed to be based on real shit, right? On real life shit. Like, this is supposed to be, it's not supposed to be fake stuff, fake jokes. No, it's supposed to be real life stuff that sometimes hurts to hear. I feel like it's always been the point of comedy to present uncomfortable ideas, to be able to talk about uncomfortable ideas without suing everybody and getting your feelings hurt, and just like making it more than what it is. A funny thing about what somebody's doing, right? That's all it is. If today that falls on you, it falls on you. You like to laugh at other people, but when we laugh at you, you don't like it. You gotta take it, dude. You gotta take it. This is one of those things. It's like everything is so, like, we're like so sensitive these days. Like, there's a lot of people who are super sensitive these days who are not able to take a joke that's aimed at them. And I feel like those are actually the people who stay in the mainstream channels and are very, very sheltered from comedy, let's put it that way. They're not open to jokes. They probably were never open to jokes to begin with. But comedy is such an important part of media. Dude, if you look at George Carlin from 20 years back in the day, if you've never listened to it, for younger people, if you've never listened to George Carlin, or if it's been a while since you've listened to any of his specials, watch a couple clips here and there.
The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls.
Man, everything that he's talking about, it is so relevant even today. It's crazy. It's crazy. Back in the day, I'm like, oh my God, George Carlin is like, it's like, oh, he's funny and this and that. No. We just didn't realize how ahead of his time that dude was. He's one of my favorites, man. He knows how to use the language so beautifully. So I wish I had that talent that George Carlin has. He can literally string words like a motherfucker. Whew. This is really who might save our situation, dude. People online making fun of each other. And I'm not talking about insulting each other. There's a difference between just like insulting each other and being rude and this and that versus just making good old fun of each other, dude. I feel like lately we've lost that because there's so much serious shit going on in the world that is just like, oh, it's almost painful to fucking laugh at this. There's certain things that's like, dude, it's tough to take anyway, right? It's just tough to really fucking wrap your head around at what the fuck is going on in the world. But comedy needs to point shit out. Comedians who are good at pointing things out to us in a funny way, in a joking way, is a really it's what we need to actually do, man. Because I feel like that is the only way to open conversation back up, honestly, through comedy. Because you can't be mad if you're laughing. You can't be mad if you're laughing. And comedy is the only comedians are the only people that actually might save conversation, bring conversation back up. And social media on top of that, social media comedians, people with the independent fucking channels, with the independent media that are unattached to bigger entities, actually might be the one to save the whole fucking shebang. Ain't that something? Anyway, what do you guys think? Have you seen the skit? What do you think? What do you think about the current state of comedy, online comedy, social media, internet comedy? What is your take on any of that, you guys? Talk to me. Let's talk about it. Let's chat it up. Anyway, I'm about to be home. I'm gonna crack a beer because it's been a long day at work, and I'm gonna chillax until tomorrow. I start it all over again, and we'll talk about something else tomorrow. All right, y'all. Peace.